Hey everybody, back with part two of our Battlestar Galactica mini-series watch. I loved the first part of this. And, going through your guys' comments, I didn't even realize this was like a reboot from an old show. That is not something I knew about. So I think that's really cool. And just the fact that this is a mini-series leading into a show, I'm very curious of like how this wraps up. Are they trying to like end the narrative and then they come back later and reboot it, or was there always a plan to continue on in a show form? So the way this goes will be an interesting thing before we get into the actual series. But I just adored the setup for everything here. The Cylon human battle is really, resonating, and it's so fascinating that they had come to an understanding that has really gone out the window because the Cylons don't seem like they are interested in any kind of peace at all. They are here to destroy, and they are doing a bang up job. And the girly that's several versions of herself and can move her consciousness through them. She, mentioned God, and that's such a curious thing to me coming from an artificial intelligence. Is it I'm sure it's like guiding all of this, but like what's that about? Like why, first of all? But is it like a I don't know. I don't know. I just am really fascinated by that aspect of it and how they were able to infiltrate and kick all of this off. And, Battlestar Galactica is kind of maybe our only hope. Love Cap or Commander Adama and that whole story with his sons. Unfortunately, they're both dead now. And we had met a newly sworn in president who was the Secretary of Education. And, she got a whole backstory with her diagnosis and everything. And now she's also dead. So it all seems bad, but they're trying to go to Ragnar, I think. And the Cylons are in the way of that. So now that we're not trying to get the ship that Apollo and the president were on anymore, I guess we're just going to focus in on getting to Ragnar if we can. We've already, taken damage, lost people, and it's such an interesting thing, like this ship being off network, and like this is the reason we're probably going to make it through this immediate threat, because they can't get inside of our operation because we are as analog as you can be. And that turned out to be a really good choice, even when the Secretary of Education came there and was like, hey, can we get onto a network? And even to the end, right before they were about to decommission, Commander Adama was like, no, that's not what we do here. And, good thing. But already really emotional, important things have happened and have been set up, and I'm just excited to see how this miniseries ends and then getting into the series. So I'm super duper glad I'm watching this. This is hitting in such a way for me already. I've really liked a lot of the characters we've already met. We've already lost a lot, and I'm just so excited about this journey. So let's get back into it.
Resume. Jump.
Familiar feeling for him, unfortunately.
Lieutenant, I don't know if you heard about Apollo, but...
Heard what?
Oh, God.
Right. You know what I love about you guys? You're a survivor.
Is he going to be haunted this whole time?
Jumping.
what that feels like.
We appear to be in geosynchronous orbit, directly above the Ragnar anchorage.
Great. Let's go. Oh my God. They're alive. Apollo! Let's go! Oh my God. His dad's gonna be so happy.
Captain Apollo.
Kara.
But put out a big pulse of electromagnetic energy that must have disabled the warheads. Oh.
Excellent. You were with his brother. Oh, well, that makes sense. There's people here?
That him?
Yeah. Hope he's worth it.
Remains to be seen.
Sorry.
Don't be. I hope he's worth it too.
I want you to go out there and find as many survivors as you can, bring them back to this position. We will then form a convoy.
I've decided you want an expression of my subconscious mind playing itself out during my waking states.
Is it that?
Only in your head? Maybe you see and hear me because while you were sleeping, I implanted a chip in your brain that transmits my image right into your conscious mind.
This is insane.
And what I want most of all is for you to love me.
No.
Of course, guys. Don't you understand? God is love.
So you're an arms dealer, huh? People have a right to protect themselves. I just supply the means. You don't look too good.
Be careful with that, all right? Hey, be careful with that. Look out!
Come on, guys. What the hell? It's ammo.
We're gonna go out another way. Sir, I don't think that's a wise idea. You got your orders. Tell Colonel Ty he's in command until I return.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Icon, but we've got people from every colony.
My parents are gonna meet me at the spaceport in Paprika City.
Spaceport. I see.
We left already?
Message from Lieutenant Valeri. She's found a fuel refinery ship.
That brings us up to about, 60 ships so far? Not bad for a few hours' work.
No,
All
sir.
right.
But
So
only
there's a
about
lot of-
40 of those ships have faster-than-light capabilities.
A lot of
We should
survivors
start
so
transferring
far.
people off the sublights onto the FTLs as soon as possible.
They just have nowhere to go.
Got a visitor.
We see him. Can you get him a signal?
Trying.
Oh.
It
Gone.
definitely scanned us before it jumped. We have to go. Now. Silence will be
We
here
need
any
to
minute.
Will they
go.
be able to track us through a gym?
No, sir. It's impossible.
Theoretically impossible.
We can't just leave them all behind. You'll be sacrificing thousands of people. But we'll be saving tens of thousands. I'm sorry to make it a numbers game, but we're talking about the survival of
And
our
it
race
always
here.
comes down to
And we
that.
don't have the luxury of taking risks and hoping for the best, because if we lose everything.
Order the fleet to jump to Ragnar immediately. I have cancer. I wish I could say it was the least of my worries, but the world is coming to an end, and all I can think about is that I have cancer and I'm probably going to die.
It's understandable.
How selfish is that?
You are so not selfish.
It's not selfish. It's human.
Very.
That little girl you met earlier, Cammy. Her ship can't make the jump.
Ugh.
This is your
They're
pilot
sitting
speaking.
ducks.
Passengers, please take your seats and stand by to jump. Thank you.
For God's sake, you can't just leave us here.
Set.
This is terrible.
At least tell us where you're going. We'll follow its sublight. Please.
No. If they're captured, then the Cylons know too.
Oh my God. This is horrific. My God. They came back so fast.
I see them too. What? Oh my God, they're Cylons.
Cammy, I'm so sorry. That is so fucking dark.
Maybe the Cylons are God's retribution for our many sins. What if God decided he made a mistake? And he decided to give souls to another creature, like the Cylons.
I mean, these are all philosophical guesses, but
God didn't create the Cylons. Man did. And I'm pretty sure we didn't include a soul in the programming.
What's
Let's
the
go.
soul?
We can't afford to lose a single man off the line to start caring for refugees.
Glad they're
We have
here.
50,000 people out there. Some of them are hurt. Our priority has to be caring for
My
refugees.
priority is preparing this ship for combat. In case you haven't heard, there's a war on.
The war is over. And we lost.
We'll see about that.
Oh, yes, we will. In the meantime, however, as president of the colonies, I'm giving you a direct order
You don't
to
give
provide
orders on
men
this
and
ship.
equipment.
Hold on, Colonel. At least give us a couple of disaster pods.
Because you're the old man's son, and because he's gonna be so damn happy you're alive. Okay.
Or you could have just listened to her.
No personnel. You get them yourselves and you distribute them yourselves.
There's going to be
You are
such a
all
power
off
struggle.
this ship before we jump back.
Heads of military don't need to be in charge of humanitarian decisions. There needs to be a separation there. I love reunions. It's the best.
We're kind of lost. Again, we need to get to the CIC.
Oh, damn. She's not wasting any time.
New crew member. He's gonna need some quarters.
Kara? She's going to be so happy.
Hey.
I thought you were dead.
Well, I thought you were an hack.
There's something here.
So
Was that an issue?
I'll go to repairs.
On track.
What's up with you, man?
I don't have allergies.
I didn't think so. But you got his silica pathways to the brain, or whatever it is you call that thing you pretend to think with.
When this body dies, my consciousness will be transferred to another one.
You're like her? I thought she was kind of a singular being, but maybe not. Apparently not.
I think if you could have transferred out of here, you would have done it long before now. I think the storm's radiation really clogged up your connection.
Oh, man.
You're not going anywhere.
It seems like we have similar attitudes than what, similar attitudes that got us into this mess, which is where we don't look at them as equals. Ah! Fuck. Gonna be referred to, oh my. A lot of red blood. Looks like blood.
So let me get this straight. You're saying the Cylons found a way to use your navigation program to disable our ships?
Uh-huh.
Essentially. Here's the checklist for the CIC computer.
Oh, thank you.
Do we need to give him all this access?
Must be hard for you. Just having something you created twisted and used like this must be horrible.
That seems
The guilt.
I remember you telling me once.
that seems kind of
That guilt was
indicative
something
of
small people feel when they run out of excuses for their
many of
behavior.
these relationships.
It is.
See anything there that looks familiar?
You used to carry it around with you. It's your electronic organizer. There's another Cylon aboard this ship.
Oh my god, who the fuck is it? Oh my god, is it someone I like?
I have to warn them.
Yes, you do.
How do you propose to do that?
Oh my god, you are a rat.
Doctor. Yes. You asked for a report on how many civilian ships had your CMP program?
Is it this guy? Because I don't like him.
Are you all right? You look a little flushed.
Yes.
I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm thinking someone else might need to be implicated as a Cylon agent.
He doesn't seem
I feel like he's a
tired.
red
I
herring.
remember seeing him at any of the Cylon parties.
Could be anywhere.
Exactly.
Anyone.
Exactly. Did you
So
tell
what do
him
we do?
about Lee?
I don't know.
Lee is alive.
Hey. Yeah. Maybe you should have led with that.
Oh, yeah. Gotta go.
Hug. Yes. There's still love here.
Ship's doctor says at first glance, everything in Lee Oben's body appears human. Internal organs, lymphatic system, the works.
Right, well, the,
How are you
tissue
going to
sample
prove
yielded
anything?
unique chemical compounds during the cremation that reveal the nature of the sample to be synthetic.
And now we have a problem.
A big one.
A big one.
If the Cylons look like us, then any one of us can be a Cylon.
It's a very frightening possibility.
We need a way to screen human from Cylon, and that's where you come in.
Me?
He's untrustworthy.
Rumor has it you're a genius.
Lee, Zach failed basic flight. Or at least he should have, but he didn't. Because I passed him.
You passed him.
His technique was sloppy, and he had no feel for flying, but I passed him.
Why are you telling me this? Why now?
It's the end of the world, Lee. I thought I should confess my sins.
Let's unburden ourselves.
Down on your knees across
We
your
can't
ankles now.
assume here. I don't like this guy at all, but I'm not assuming he's a
wait a minute.
Cylon.
Are you sure?
No.
One can never be 100% sure. His samples were the only samples to register as synthetic, as we think.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't.
And just like that, Dr. Baltar invents the amazing Cylon detector.
He seemed very interested in this odd-looking device on the bottom of the Drader's console.
What?
That'll work.
We should make a copy of your brain pattern at some point.
What device? What are you talking about?
Any one of us should have seen the perfectly obvious staring us in the face, especially the ship's XO.
How could you know?
What should I do with it, sir?
Take it to
Especially on a
Dr.
ship being
Balter.
decommissioned.
I've given him clearance. He's become our resident Cylon expert. Have him take it to the lab, figure out whether it's a
This camera's
bug
really
or
moving.
whatever the hell it is.
That can't be right.
Oh my god. Don't let them see you.
You planning to stage a military coup?
Better not.
What?
He
Do
won't.
you plan to declare martial law? Take over the government?
Of course not. Our primary objective at the present time is to repair the Galactica and continue to fight.
We're so
I
outnumbered.
honestly don't know why I have to keep telling you this. But the war is over.
We lost.
It hasn't begun yet.
The human race is about to be wiped out. We have 50,000 people left, and that's it.
We're it.
Now, if we are even going to survive as a species, then we need to get the hell out of here, and we need to start having babies.
I don't know why I did that. Sorry.
I'm not suggesting that, sir. I'm just saying we can't leave them behind. They should jump with us.
I just don't see how we can manage that without jeopardizing our
Pick
ship.
a jump spot far enough outside
The whole point of a
combat
military
zone.
system.
What the
Protect their
hell is
citizens.
outside the combat zone at this point?
What else is the
Better
point?
start having babies. Okay, we're gonna take the civilians with us. We're gonna leave this solar system. We're not gonna come
He listened,
back.
We're running.
which makes a good
War is over.
leader.
We lost.
My father's right. It's time for us to get out of here.
Don't do this!
Don't do
I'm not a
this.
Cylon!
I don't
Maybe we
think
just
he.
can't take that chance.
Oh my god, this is fucked up. If he's not, it's so fucked up. Oh my god. Wow, that was awesome. Horrifying, but awesome.
Incoming ordnance!
We're targeting the landing base. We gotta get those fighters back on
Oh,
board.
please hurry.
Retract the pods or we won't be able to jump.
Fleet status.
Last civilian ship is away.
Recall all fighters. Stand by to
we need to
secure
go.
enemy base.
2 Vipers still out there, sir. Starbuck and Apollo.
Can't stand
Of course,
those space ships.
it's them too.
Track the boss. Grab your gun and bring the cat in.
Aye, sir! Coming home!
Where's Apollo?
I'm losing power.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna make it, Starbuck.
Oh no.
What are you gonna do? Push him home? Oh my god, amazing.
You are beyond insane. Kick it in the bag.
We heard she's the best.
We're coming in a little hot, don't you think?
No?
We're running out of time. We
Really?
gotta punch it on home.
They're coming in.
Grab the needle. There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Time for jump.
Awesome.
There's a 13th colony of humankind, is there not?
Yes. The scrolls tell us a 13th tribe left Kobol in the early days. They traveled far and made their home upon a planet called Earth, which circled a distant and unknown star.
Oh shit.
Not unknown.
We're going to Earth?
I know where it is. A refuge that the Cylons know nothing about.
Someone does.
It won't be an easy journey.
He's a good orator.
So say we all.
So say we all.
It was a hell of a piece of lying.
Really was.
You're a bastard.
You just don't know when to keep your mouth shut, do you?
You're dangerous.
Damn.
You know why?
There's some real beef.
Because you're weak. There's no Earth. You made it all up.
No.
President Adar and I once talked about the legends surrounding Earth.
It's not enough to just live.
You have to have hope.
You have to have something to live for. Let it be Earth.
I keep your secret. But I want something in return. If this civilization is going to function, it's going to need a government.
So you'll be in charge of the fleet.
Yes.
Military decisions stay with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I'll think about it. Madam President.
You better get on board. Okay. I mean, I love that these two are the ones that are in charge. He's such a fucking wild card to me.
We haven't addressed the real problem, of course.
Yes. There may be Cylon agents living among us.
Some may not even know they're Cylons at all.
That's a
They
gag.
could be sleeper agents programmed to perfectly impersonate
Not a
human beings
sleeper
without
agent.
observation.
I am not on anybody's side.
How can you not be on humanity's side here? It's very nuanced because, I mean, humanity probably treated the Cylons like shit. But that was eons ago. And we have to break the fucking cycle at some point. So he's gonna stay on Galactica? Not go to the fleet? She is smoking, and not just a cigar, if you know what I mean. Jeez. Where did that come from? You're looking kind of sickly. He is a Cylon. They were right. They came for you. Oh my god. Look at all of them.
Don't worry. We'll find them.
Boomer! They already gagged me! I thought it was gonna be something that they didn't tell us for a while. You couldn't have gagged me more. Oh no, oh my god, Boomer. And it's an interesting thought of whether or not she knows that she's a Cylon or not. This is so critical, you know, of stopping the cycle, because they're attacking us, it seems, because they think that we will in turn attack them. It's a vicious cycle. And it seems like these new Cylons are the product of the old Cylons. So it almost seems like that is another cycle that is continuing here. And I still think that conversation that Gaius was having with the guy about like, oh, it must be an odd feeling to have your creation um, corrupted and turned on you. And I think that's so relevant to the idea of what we've created in the Cylons and now what the Cylons have created in these Neo Cylons. I don't know what to call them. But someone just told Commander Adama about the 12 versions. Who did that? And I think it's going to be extremely important to not treat these Neo Cylons the way that the previous Cylons were treated. There's a reason they're attacking us. It's not just because they think we're going to attack them. Like, this is residual from why the first war started. Like, any creation that, like, has been subjugated, which I'm sure we did, because you see how pejoratively they talk to, or even, you know, Commander Adama talking to the one that was at Ragnar. You know, you don't have a soul, you're just, you know, parts. And it's so easily to, for lack of a better word, dehumanize others. And until you see yourself in them, you're not going to be able to break the cycle. You're going to have to hopefully change some minds, some hearts, whatever that means to these Neo-Cylons, because you can't just assume they all want the same thing, or even if they do, that they can't be changed if they see a change in you. I think this is such a brilliant thing to do. I love this so much. This is such a fun setup. I am over the moon to be starting the series very soon. And I just think I'm going to fall in love with it. I'm already all in, baby. I am all in, because this is such a fun thing to think about. Like, it's especially like sci-fi in general, I come to learn and appreciate is like, it's all these like philosophical thought experiments that you have about futurism and what we are going into. It lets you see what these things might look like, and have kind of these new orders where Commander Adama is the leader of the military now, wholesale. They're the last of it, but he has to work in tandem with the president, who is in charge of the fleet, and they have to work together. And I couldn't be happier with those two being the ones that are our leaders. It gives me tremendous hope for the survival of humanity here. But even saying that, like, there are flaws. Everyone has flaws, and you could see how Commander Adama treated that Neo Cylon, how he, you know, bristled up against the leadership of President Rosalind. But at the end of the day, he recognized that she was right. You know, this is the end of a war. Now it's about what you do next. And you see the Cylons are trying to catch back up with us and end it completely. But there's no way for us to win in whatever that means, especially right now. So we have to go. We just have to go. And it's so exciting that they have introduced the concept of Earth, because it is just a legend. And it makes sense that he's putting that out there to everyone, to have that hope that is somewhere we could possibly go, even if he doesn't necessarily believe that it is a place that we could even find. But telling us that it's called Earth lets us know that it is based in a reality. That doesn't mean it's still there, but it makes me think as a viewer that it is something that we actually could find, which is exciting. But at this point, they're just going. They don't really know if they'll ever find anything, but people have to have that as a concept to strive toward. And that's just so exciting. This is so exciting. So to see continually how Commander Adama and President Roslin will interact, also on the fact that like she is still dying, and I hate that. I want her to be the president for the foreseeable future, and I just don't even know how much time she has. But she just seems so realized as a character. You know, she's talking about how like she feels selfish about thinking about herself, but like it is so human. But she's not being led by a selfishness or anything. Like as soon as I found out they were still alive, which was so exciting, I was really upset to lose Lee and her and, you know, anyone. They had already felt like fully fleshed out characters, and to lose them at the last episode, it was such a bummer. But when we got them back, I was like, absolutely yes. But as soon as we did, she's like, all right, let's start our rescue missions. Like she is like trying to save as many people as she can. And I think that is such a great juxtaposition to Commander Adama, because, you know, he's operating with the mind of a soldier, a leader, a commander, and you have to kind of have to step back from that. And it is not just go defend, or it is defend, and you have to think about what that means to defend. What are you defending? If you're just going out there to get yourself killed because that is what you're supposed to do, like what does that actually mean anymore? If you're willing to leave the fleet behind and just go off and keep fighting, you're leaving them vulnerable. Like the whole point of defense is to protect your civilians. And for him to recognize that and to hear her and change his mind and what they were going to do about leaving together, that was so great. So good. Oh my God, so good. The show's so good already, or this miniseries was excellent. So we got a little bit more with Lee, Apollo. I don't really know what I should call him. I guess it's interchangeable, but like his relationship with Kara, her relationship to his brother, I think it was pretty heavily hinted at that they have some connection that's not wholesale to a sister-in-law, brother-in-law thing. I don't know if it was previously an issue, but I think it will be going forward. And she's a wild card in the way that I like. In the opposite way of Gaius, I'm so afraid of him and what he's got going on. But she is a wild card in the way, like, she knows she's good. She might go against an order. It's probably going to be for the best. But she might be a little hot-headed, and she's certainly got an issue with the other, I think he's a colonel. But yeah, they've got history. But like, all of these characters feel like they know each other and they've been around each other, and they just the show's I crave like good characterizations and relationship world building, and it's so good. Gaius is the wild card in a really, really worrying way, because, you know, he doesn't necessarily align himself with the humans, which is probably concerning. But at the same time, like, he is fighting against what the girly, I don't know her name, I can't remember it, but what she's trying to get from him. And it is to be determined whether or not it is just his subconscious, or if she actually is an implant in his brain. But she's working hard, and working real hard, and he is, you know, kind of a mess. But he was right about the guy being a Cylon, and we saw that. But he is not going to be the only one. We've already seen Boomer is one, and she may not even, I mean, maybe she's the only one, because we did see all of the other copies, and she was the only one there that is on the ship. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there were more. but does she know, and I'm sure her partner does not know. And is she an issue yet, or will she become one? And I think even if she is a sleeper agent, like, is she gonna be able to hold on to like these relationships she's built? Is it just all gonna go away if a switch gets flipped? Like, I think it's crucial to integrate maybe with these neo Cylons. I don't know what else to call them, so that's what I'm calling them for now. Um, yeah, that's such a fun thing to keep an eye on, because before, when they didn't know who it was going to turn into a paranoid situation. But they think that they got the one guy out, and that's, we're all good, but they don't know there are more, or they don't know for sure. So maybe Commander Adama does, with getting that note saying that there are 12. But at least we know his face. If we ever see them again, we know the girlie's face. And we also know the guy that was at Ragnar. So those three plus Boomer are the ones that we know to definitely look out for. But I think we're going to get into some real nuance in terms of like, who's a good guy, who's a bad guy. It could be us, it could be them, it could be both of us. We have to adapt, evolve, and keep open hearts, unless we want to keep perpetuating this cycle, which is such a common theme of any kind of like really human storytelling, because it's so relevant always. And this just seems like it's going to be really deftly handled, and handled in really interesting, cool ways. And I couldn't be happier with the miniseries. It's such a great setup to what I know is going to be a great show. I can already understand why this show is so lauded, just based on these the bones of what we've been given through the miniseries. I can just see what the show will be like, and I'm sure there's stuff that I'm not even anticipating, but it's just already giving so much. I'm so happy with this. It's so great. And yeah, it's gonna be really, really interesting to see what they come in contact with from external, and what happens internally. And man, I'm so happy. I love a lot of these characters already, and I'm already so conflicted about Boomer, because from what we've seen, it doesn't seem like she is one, but we know that she is now. But can we trust her? Can we always trust her? Is she going to be shaped by her experience that she's already had? Does she know she's a Cylon? It's so fascinating. This is so good. I'm so happy. I'm thrilled about what I've seen so far. So this journey is going to be quite something. Can't wait. Can't wait. So yeah, like the numbers game or whatever they were talking about playing, like there were 60 ships that we just had to abandon. It's not dissimilar to what we dealt with in the part 1 with sealing off that sector. And it's a difficult call, but at the same time, it's an obvious call. You've got to save who you can. And I mean, we saw a child get left behind, and many, many more were, but it was either everyone or choosing to save some. And I think that is the call always. So I think we're just going to be dealing with that kind of thing all the time. These trolley problems, these really like sacrificial situations, and they're always going to be tough, and characters are going to be molded by it. And I just love ethical dilemmas and philosophical questions and things like that. And I think that's just going to be a huge part of the show. So love, 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 love. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon.